It was in late afternoon. The station and the sheds were quiet, mostly at the American Extension. Work was relieved on the American engines, and they were forming up for a gala. Edward was stopping to comment. Oh, I remember my days as a young engine pulling fast express trains, said Edward. Yes, but fortunately my time has come, and now I pull slow freight and passenger trains. Doesn't mean I can still go do speed. One time I had to rescue one of our number 5 from running away. Just some boys were messing in his cab. Oh, he's gonna be happy when I tell him about what you told me. Yeah. Meanwhile, Bo was getting cleaned off. He was almost done until he heard a whistle. Yard work was relatively quiet for him, because the tender engines didn't mind doing their own shunting, and this helped him greatly. Keep up, Bo. We don't want to scrap you again. Oh, Nathan, you know better. I was never scrubbed. But you were withdrawn, he said jokingly. Nathan was delivering the last train for today. It contained lots of freight for the extension project. May I remind you, we're on the Northwestern Railway. We want to be scrapped. Like you said that in the Northwestern region. Alright, you lots, I know you guys must be very excited for this extension project and the gala itself. So, here's the lineup. It's going to be Midnight and Nathan, then Frisk and Comet, then Connor and Caitlin, then Bo and Pug, and then Genty and Thomas, then Eagle and James, and then Boko and Derek. Sir, wasn't this to celebrate the American Extension only? Yes, Edward, but it's with British Railways. They want us to sponsor if we know. Plus, I was paid a very hefty price, which you will be receiving an overhaul soon. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir, said Edward. Alright, chop chop. Come on! We're going to be late! We're fine! We're going to be fine! Oh, these engines nowadays. Can't get a hint of sleep. Oh, forget it. I'm more redder than you. That's not even... I taking the lead no matter what you like it or not. I am taking the lead. Go ahead, James. Let's go! Defeats the purpose of me visiting. And so, therefore, the engines were on their way to the gala. Come on, let's go! Oh, you're fine. Let's go, we're about to beat them across the point. James, stop, there's already someone on the point. Damn it, Eagle. You're going too slow. Bye-bye, slowpokes. Glad to see you, Thomas. You changed a bit. Indeed, we deal with this every time. Come on, Eagle. Release the brakes now. That's not me, James. That's your brakes. What do you mean they're my brakes? I'm moving. In fact, I can feel my wheels slipping. James, if you were able to feel your wheels slipping, you would have been moving a bit forwards. What are you saying? That you broke your new metal brakes. Again, I just got them replaced. The old ones were starting to rust out. It's fine. I'll have someone come and make sure they're on free lance for this trip. Alright, but we're going to be late. After James' brakes were released, Eagle pushed James to the gala. Alright, places, everyone. The gala is about to start soon, and we need you guys on your places. One by one, everyone started arriving to the gala. Soon, the party was filled with people. One man is questioned. Excuse me, sir. Yes, how may I help you? Do you happen to own an engine named Nathan or 4223? Yeah, in fact, he's with right next to the GS4. They'll be coming up soon. I'm assuming you're enthusiast, right? No. How do I say this? I fought with him during the Second World War, and he had a lamp that he lost, and I figured I'll give it back to him. Are you sure you have the right engine? Yes, indeed. I was strictly told this engine belongs to this engine. You can even look at the number board on it. And there enough, it had Nathan's name and number on it. Well, if you mind, I have an announcement to make to introduce the engines, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I best believe you should get back to your job. I understand. Thank you. Coming up are two 040 STs. One named Pug, built by British Railways, is leading, and the engine in the back is named Bo, a Baltimore, Ohio American dockside shunter. Up next is our two mountain types. Midnight, a GS4, and Nathan, 282 mountain type, built by the New York Central. Then up next, Comet and Frisk, two Premier Express engines. Coming up next are two British locomotives. There were one that was once owned here, but sold off to the mainland. The first one being our number 5 James and our number 6 Eagle. Smile, James, smile. I can't, but the pain hurts. Just go. So the names are Connor and Caitlin. Right. They were record breakers for their time. In fact, they set records for the 21st century loaded, taking only 10 hours and 12 minutes and 30 seconds to get there and back. Through 3 states. They raced along the Pennsylvania Flyer. Too, I've seen a little bit of that. In fact, my father took me to watch trains once, and that's how I got interested into them. That's how I started out as Caitlin's fireman. Then I worked my way up and got switched to Connor's driver. Long story short, it was funny when we saw each other. Caitlin or Connor? Caitlin. She thought I abandoned her. You did! Oh, no, I didn't. You're fine. You were just being overdramatic. But he splashed ashes at me No, I didn't. I recall that day. Oh, knock it off, you two. Quit arguing, just have a great time. I guess. Anyways, they were also the fastest of their 10 of their class built. Yeah, I was told one of these were capable of 100. Yes, but we couldn't really exercise that because of war. But hey, we did manage to hit 110, but unfortunately, we did tell the news people about it, and unfortunately, we got onto the paper, but blasted war covered up all of its story. They were withdrawn in 1950. Then we're sitting here in 1956. Huh. Spent the scrapyard for 5 years. Took a year to restore Connor and Caitlin in Hall. This is a Genty on the right, and this is a E2. This is a E2 on the right. I apologize. And this is a Genty on the left. Wait, you're saying the Genty on the right is a E2? No. On the right is a LBSC E2. On the left is the Genty. What are their names? Thomas and Genty. Is Thomas the Genty? No, how can you not know me? I'm practically famous from the books. What? What books? There's books being made about you guys? The Railway series? Thomas, cool your jets. I don't have jets, sir. No. On the right, it's Thomas. On the left is Genty. Yeah, I know he's a Genty, but what's his name? His name is a Genty. Oh, okay. Makes sense. So let me get this straight. The one on the right's a Genty, and the one on the left is Thomas. You know what? No. Switch backwards. Oh, okay. So the one on the right is a E2, and the one on the left is a Genty. Yeah. Yes. Any more questions? Weren't all of the E2 scrapped? Yeah, but he was built in 1915, brought here in 1915 during the war efforts in the First World War. Interesting. And when will he be with John? I'm sorry, what do you mean? When will he be with John? No, he won't be with John, ever. Steam will continue on to run here, behind real engines. Alright. Well, thank you. You're welcome, and thank you for coming to this gala. It's enough. Thankfully, with the money, we are hoping to help fund the extension project. Do you know where the extension project will run through? I really can't say, but all I can tell, it will be serving coastal views with a Little Western. Oh boy, I can't wait to take a train to the Little Western. I took the train to get here, and I was 15 seconds early. I want to complain to a manager. Okay. Also, I've been asking people this. Would you guys like to have a dinner? What? A dinner? Will be free with the train. With the train back here. I guess we'll take a free dinner. Yeah, my stomach won't hurt. My stomach won't hurt for that. Alright, well then. You will board the 22nd Limited. Wasn't it called the 20th Century Limited? Yeah, but we figured to rename it as the joke. Understandable. Soon everyone was packing up and leaving. Yo, Nathan, where you off to? I'm taking people back to Knapford. It's a dining train, supposedly, so I have to be slower, I guess. Alright, be careful. Could bring my catches back in one piece, Connor. And make sure that view car is still in one piece. I will. You don't have to tell me that. Do we? Okay, you still remember last time. I do. We don't talk about that. Anyways, I need to get going. Soon Nathan left with the dining train. He felt so proud pulling the train, as he never got to pull the 20th Century Limited like one of his siblings did. Therefore, Nathan left with the with a train back to Knapford. Soon, when he got back to Knapford, the same man who had stood up mad about it confronted him and asked about the lamp. Soon he pulled into the station. Nathan, I believe we've met before. We have? Yes, on the battlefield. Oh, yeah, that. Anyways, who are you? War veteran, I'm assuming. Yes, World War II. Served in Africa. Helped fought with that, you lot. My lot? You mean... Yep. You might not remember me, but... I do remember you. I was commanding of our division. Oh, wait. John? Nathan, you dropped your lamp back there. Well, thank you, sir. You should keep it. No, I feel like I should give it back. Also, I'll be naming my kid after you. Sir, it's an honor and all, but I feel like you should keep it and tell your son. Now, I'm giving it back to its proper owner. Thank you, sir. Thank you. This marks the end of one of my stories on the chellen extension and one of the major stories from Sodor. These wonderful engines will go through the hardships called life. Some of them will experience death, while some would recall their stories. All we know is on the Sodor, the chellen extension would always be remembered as one of my favorite stories.